Ask Tom on Home Show.
Steve from Hartford, Connecticut has a question about gable ventilation.
Yeah, this is his house there, Tom, and it was built in 1957.
Boy, does that look New Englandy. I like it.
Yeah, no, I see that vinyl siding on the
side. Salt box kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
And it's older than us.
Yeah.
So that's how you know it's New England, right?
Yeah.
Steve writes, I have a large attic. It's over 50 feet long, and there's a gable vent and a gable fan at one end, and there's no other vent, no ridge vents, no soffits, no gable on the opposite side, and the fan is set at 120 degrees, and it runs all day in the summertime. My AC handler and the ductwork are all in the attic. He wants to know, Tom, do I need a second vent on the north side to get the air flowing through to help it cool faster? What's your advice?
There's a lot of things here, and I can do it quickly. It's not going to drag out, but I'm surprised the fan still works, because if you're blowing a fan that can't be fed with enough air, they usually burn out. The motors will start to stress and burn out, and that's what this thing is doing. It's working, it's on all the time, but it can't move air because you have to have intake and exhaust. It's like a jet engine or anything else. You have to have in and out, and all he's got is out, no in. So I'm surprised it's still working, but what the fact is, it's not doing any good because you're not moving any air through. Now, the other question is, do you really need to move air through in that fashion? The answer is no. So the best thing I could tell them is to get rid of the fan altogether and see if the house performs well. If it does, don't do anything at all to add more ventilation. The only reason you would need that much air blowing through an attic is if you were up in the attic and you were trying to feel comfortable while you're up there. I don't know, but if you wanted to live up there or you were working on something, you would certainly feel much cooler having air blow over your body. But as far as it making your home cooler inside, if you have insulation, and I'm sure in Hartford, Connecticut he does, it's not going to make a lot of difference. If anything, it's going to disturb the insulation, so you got to be careful when you put a lot of air through there. So I would tell you get rid of the fan altogether and see how the house performs. But if you're insisting on using the fan, I would definitely open up the other end. It's not going to hurt you. You're going to have two ends open, but at least you got an innie and an outie, and that's what you're looking for.
You know,
I'm not talking about belly buttons either.
Right, no.
Okay.
Well, my wife and I both drive an Audi, and sometimes...
Oh, those kind of Audis.
And she doesn't put hers in the garage, so sometimes we have an innie and an Audi.
So that'll work.
Okay, sorry.
I'm good with that.
You got a question? We'd be happy to help you out. Click on the Ask Tom button, send it our way, and we'll help you out, because Tom loves to answer your questions, and so we do it. Every day we post one of these things at HomeShowRadio.com if you're just finding us for the first time. You find them on our Facebook page. If you're not following us there, please do. And on our YouTube channel, it's a Home Show Radio YouTube channel. If you could subscribe and hit the bell, you'll know when we post a new one. And if you give us a thumbs up on our videos, we really appreciate that too.